Hiya. How are ya? I'm doing pretty well. It is my Wednesday, so I am happy about that. I just love knowing that I'm getting through the week. Today, I don't know. I have like a few things I kind of want to talk about. I don't think that the main one that's coming to mind is going to take me very long, but we'll see, and we'll see where it leads us. So today might just be kind of a mixture of things. The first thing I want to talk about is I mentioned how my arachnophobia had lessened over the past few years. In a recent episode where I talked about having to take 3 separate spiders outside within like an hour. And how in years past, that would have, no, I would have not been okay. And the thing is I have not consciously worked on my arachnophobia. It has lessened all on its own. And I think that it is due to the fact that I am just more confident in general. I think that my working on mindfulness and my journaling practice, meditation has just made me feel more capable. And therefore, I feel like I can handle a spider, whereas before, I don't know, like it's like spiders were a signal of how incapable I felt. They were just like one more trigger on an already very triggered system. And I'm still, I've mentioned before, I'm still always right next to not being okay. Like, I get stressed easily, overwhelmed easily, but it's definitely less than it used to be, like a lot less. And I think the spider situation shows that. I won't subject you to it here in case there are any fellow arachnophobes out there, but a couple years ago, I was in the bathroom, indisposed. I was unable to like move quickly, and a spider, a huge spider, ran out from behind me, like right next to me, like within inches of my foot and under the cabinet. And I was really like, ah. But I did take a picture of it, and then when I was able to get up and move, I went and got the broom and I killed that one. I'm sorry. That thing with legs was like at least that big around. I'm not trying to catch that thing with a drum. Plus, those spiders do tend to harbor bacteria on their fangs that can cause flesh-eating bacteria. I know personally 2 people who have like grievous scars on their ankles due to being bitten by those types of spiders in their bed and getting necrotizing flesh. So yeah. I'm not messing around with those big guys. And like that, I feel like that's a healthy fear. That's not even arachnophobia. That's like, nah, let's not fuck around and find out, right? So yeah, I think that's super interesting. And I have a feeling most phobias work the same way. And the interesting thing is I've never heard this. Like most like phobia treatment that I know of, and I mean, I haven't like looked into this deeply, so please correct me if I am wildly mistaken, but I think most phobia treatment is like exposure therapy, where you like first you start like with maybe looking at a drawing of a spider, and then pictures of a spider, and then actual spiders, and then having spiders on you kind of thing. But this, like, my treatment, my accidental treatment had nothing to do with spiders at all, and everything to do with my own confidence. So I am wondering if that would help all phobias. It's just curious. Yeah, so that didn't take very much time, as I thought. Although I am very nearly done with my first braid, so that's good. What else is there? Wow, I really thought something would pop into my mind. I know I had more than that pop into my mind earlier, but I'm like, static. What else? Oh, this is just like a little shorty, but smooth is fast, or slow is smooth and smooth is fast. One of my coworkers told me that when I started training in my new position, and I always get really anxious, kind of worked up when I feel like I don't know something, and I think I just discovered something. Part of my identity that I didn't even realize was part of my identity. I should have, but anyway, part of my identity is being a competent, capable, knowledgeable person. And so when I'm put into a situation where I basically don't know anything, some part of me still feels like I should, like, even though there's like no logical way that I could, some part of me still thinks that I should just magically be at least decent in this new area of study, just like naturally or something. I don't know. But so when that is clearly not the case, I feel very dysregulated until I get a handle on things. And thankfully, one of my coworkers is just like a super good teacher and super empathetic about these sorts of things. And so, yeah, he told me that slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And I've been hearing variations on the same sort of idea in the months since, and I have to agree. And I'm getting a lot more comfortable with moving slowly, and enjoying the journey too. Like, for instance, my art channel, I think I've had it for a couple years, and I have I have close to 400 videos on it, and I'm just now getting close to 200 subscribers. I got to 197 the other day. Woohoo! And a lot of people might think that is like painfully slow, to be at something for 2 years and to only have a couple, like not even a couple hundred subscribers. But I don't know, like, I feel really good about those 197 subscribers though. Like, I feel like they're definitely there because they enjoy my art, and I feel better about it than if I suddenly got like thousands. Like, that just somehow that wouldn't feel as sincere. I don't know. Maybe I'm just justifying it to myself. But I feel like the same is true on this channel, more true even on this channel. Like, I think it's more likely that bunch of people would like the same art, then a bunch of people would like my point of view. I think that I know that I am not for everyone, and I no longer want to be for everyone at all. I tried that for a long time, and it just creates misery. Like I now want to be for myself first, and to attract people that align with me energetically. And so it's going to take as long as it takes. And for the 14, I believe, 14 of you that are currently here, thank you so much for being here. I deeply appreciate you. And Tom Scrilius, I've mentioned him before on YouTube. He recently made a post saying that he missed the early days of his channel when he had 0 to few subscribers, and to, like, if you're just starting out, to enjoy that part. So it was a good reminder. Like, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna like focus hard on coming up with hooks and lessons and all that. Like, I know it's gonna take me longer to build my channel, and that's okay. I want it to feel good and comfortable and stable. And I know it's good to like push your comfort zone. And I mentioned like the Pukey Club before in one of my videos. And I do think it's good to do that. And I'll have to figure out how to do that here now that I'm so much more comfortable talking to you. I'll have to figure out how to push the envelope so that I keep growing. And you can keep growing with me if you want to. But I still think it's good. I still think it's good to take things slow and to just like accept that they're gonna take as long as they take. And I really like that when you guys comment, I have the time and the wherewithal to respond. Like, if I had an enormous channel, it'd be so much harder to do that. Although, if I had an enormous channel, I'd be doing it full time, and so I would have more time potentially. Although I know other things come along with that that would require my time, but I still think I would have more time to interact if I were doing it full time. If I wasn't spending 40 hours a week at work. But anyway, we will find out in the future. I believe that. And I'm just going to try to be mindful the whole way. I started listening to Full Catastrophe Living by Jon Kabat-Zinn yesterday. And it reminded me to start meditating again. And I meditated for 5 minutes out in the sun yesterday. And then when my little timer went off, I was like, I'm going to go for another 5. And I did. And it was lovely. And I'm definitely going to reincorporate it back into my daily habits. I don't know why I let it lapse, but I'm glad I'm listening to this book and it reminded me, and that I actually decided to just sit down and do it. And it was really nice. And I'm not doing it for this reason, but I have a feeling that if I increase my meditation, more ideas and downloads for stuff to talk about here will come through. So, yeah. And I think that might be everything for today. That might be everything for today. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna ask Spirit and my guides to help me come up with a more cohesive topic for tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. All right. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be wealthy. and make you feel at ease. I love you so much. Until next time. Bye-bye.